I think we've put J Marsh in the wrong position actually.
Have we?
Yes, because he was P8 because he got spun. But
Sorry, J Marsh.
Whether he gives, well, no, he won't be complaining about that. Helps him out a little bit.
Wait,
whether he can fight back and get that podium will be another situation. One light, two light, three light, four light, five lights, and it's lights out and away we go for the second time here in Canada. Ninja gets a pretty bad start, AG30 alongside him, goes to go around the outside, maybe AG30, H Collins, H Collins and Fit Gaming both off there as AG30 swerves across the track and gives him a slight tap, and H Collins is in the wall. What a shame for the Campos driver. Not Campos, sorry, Carlin driver. Him and his teammate not getting the starts here. J Marsh though, all the way up into P3 after starting P5, Ozzy behind him in P4. SHR, Nhrl and A30 keeping their respective positions in P1 and P2. But that was a very good start in terms of J Marsh. The spin of the almost spin of H Collins and Fit Gaming helping him quite a lot there. Fozzy taking quite a wide line through the head there. Owen and Bradley both keeping their positions down in P6, P8. But Bradley getting past H Collins in pits, that puts him back down, that puts him down in P8, and he's going to be quite far behind the pack, as he's had to have a nose change. Bradley Ellis behind Fit Gaming now, looking to maybe make an overtake in his next coming laps, but J Marsh is about 7 tenths, 8 tenths behind the Campos of AG30 in the ART, having the teammates for the first time since Bahrain. His teammate in Bahrain being not too lazy, not being able to race past the past few races and probably for the foreseeable future. But getting a teammate now is J Marsh in Fozzy's dog. But be interesting to see if he can pick up points for ART. J Marsh hoping to get a run down into the chicane on AG30, pulling the gap 2 or 3 tenths or so. Late braking, goes straight across the chicane, slight tap the wall there. Loses part of the end plate, gets some damage. H Collins 32 seconds behind Owen in the Virtuoso. I think that's how you say it. I'm not very educated on my two cards, but Fit Gaming all over the back of Fozzy Dog, and a spin from Owen Tidwell here, losing most of his front wing. Gonna probably have the box now, which will bump H Collins up into P7. But Fit Gaming actually getting past Fozzy Dog, as I was talking about Owen there. Up into P4 now is the Carlin, hoping to having a bad run of form these past few races with Fit Gaming, so he'll be hoping to pick up a point here if he can catch up to maybe J Marsh or AG30 when they pit. Fit Gaming starting on these softs, whereas everybody else is on the ultras, not the ultras, sorry, super softs. J Marsh now pitting. First driver to pit this race. SHR Ninja though, creating a 5.3 second gap to the campus of AG30. Unfortunately not joined by Beef tonight, which is AG30's teammate, but he should be back next week for round 7. Owen in now as well for a nose change and a new set of softs. But apart from that, the pack pretty stagnant. Feared Gaming creating a bit of a gap on Feared Dog here. 2 seconds between him and the ART. Both still after the pit, that'll J-Marsh showed to kind of bring the gap in into clean air now. Maybe hope to jump AG30 when he pits. Fozzie was going wide at the end. Ninja coming through the chicane, keeps it nice and tidy. Onto the back straight, crosses the line to start lap 5. So, Collins, I guess I better ask you how your first few laps have been and what's gone wrong really. I don't think he's here. Okay. Feared by Gaming, 5.5 behind AG30. He is into the provisional podium positions.
No, I am here, I just muted myself.
So, back to the question.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How do you feel about these, that's alright, how do you feel about these first few laps? Obviously you won't be very happy, but maybe you've got a different strategy now.
Yeah, as they say, the S word happens, but you know, and that S word's hit today.
Yeah, you always get your bad races. No driver can go flawless every week, not taking losses and not making mistakes. But this week seems to be your week. Down into P7, but hopefully you'll be able to fight back maybe crawl back to a few positions.
Hope so.
Maybe P5 or so, but just have to see what happens with Fozzie Dog or Bradley, who are ahead of you.
Yeah,
J-Marsh.
Still 15 laps to go. Anything can happen.
Yes, anything can happen. As they say in the unofficial rules of F1, obviously this is F2, but it's still the F1 series. As they say, never ever give up. You could maybe do a Jensen button.
They also say don't hit your teammate, but
yes, they do not. They do say don't hit your teammate, because that is never ever a good idea.
We're looking at you for racing points.
But yeah, never hit your teammate, but never give up. It'll be interesting to see who keeps it on the road and out of the Wall of Champions, as that is a very difficult corner. Especially in these F2 cars, you hit the curb wrong, that will put you in the wall. SHR Ninja getting a 5-second penalty there for speeding in the pit lane. AG30 boxing for a set of softs. Also SHR Ninja also boxing for what I think is a set of softs. Yes, it is.
Those
and also Fozzie Dog into the pits now for a set of most likely softs. And it will be softs that are going on the ART there.
If you don't get softs on at this time of race, you're either very silly or doing something different to everyone else.
Yes, I mean, we will be seeing most people, if not everybody, going onto those Red Wall compound tyres. Bradley coming out the pits now, on the softs. That bumps you up into P5. Do you reckon you can take those softs to the end of the race?
I'll give them a go, but I have a little thing up my sleeve.
You've got a secret, does H. Collins. Vidby Gaming, for the first time this year, I think, up into the provisional lead of the race, but he does still have the box. Little bit of lag there. I thought he was going to go right into the wall, but not this time. Not this time. Everybody creating some gaps between each other now. At least 5 seconds between each gap, apart from Fozzie Dog and yourself, Collins. That gap is probably going to get bigger mind. Fozzie Dog being on those fresher set of softs, you would expect her to close the gap, which she is currently down the straight, but the corners I'm not so sure. 2.9 now, 3.1 is going up a tiny bit, but it doesn't seem to be too much. She may be closing that gap just a bit between you and her, but you may still have the pit, so that will bump her and everybody, her and at least Bradley, that will put them up a place. Vidby Gaming will have to pit soon. Those soft tyres will not last forever. It'll be in the next few laps at least. I forgot to do biggest loser, biggest winner. We could not really say who the biggest winner is as of yet. Vidby Gaming still have pitted. But if we're going off of pit stops and non-pit stops, Vidby Gaming would be the biggest winner, but he does still have pit. Biggest loser being H. Collins, going from P3 to P5, down 2 positions. Did go down to P8, but the mistake from Owen did bump him back up, and Bradley has also pitted, and also Fozzie Dog. Vidby Gaming
should have been pitted by now.
Yeah, his rear end did look a bit twitchy there, so he will need to box in.
Yes, the super soft tyres maximum only last 9 laps around here, so he's either going to get a puncture this lap if he doesn't pit, or he's risking a lot.
He's almost put it into the wall after the hairpin there, losing the back end. Whether that's the torque or the tyres that are getting him. He's not pitting, he's staying out, is Vidby Gaming.
He's insane.
Whether he'll get a puncture or what will happen now, only time will tell, but it's going to be very interesting to see what he can do in these next laps, as those tyres are not going to go much longer. He will have to pit either this lap or next lap, and he's on the verge of getting a puncture right now, as Colin was saying. But J Marsh is, I think, closing the gap between him and AG30. You have pulled out 6 seconds from Fozzie Dog, but you are 11.3 behind J Marsh. J Marsh, who has pitted, is doing quite well on those softs, but whether he can catch AG30 and pass him to go back into the podium position where he started will be another story. He's been very unlucky this season with mistakes and driver mishaps, but he's a talented driver, and I think he does have the talent to win the championship if he was to not make so many mistakes Will Feared by Gaming Feared by Gaming still hasn't pitted.
He either knows something what we don't, or absolutely insane.
He should count himself lucky if he doesn't get a puncture of some sort, or doesn't put it into a wall. SHR Nhrl is closing that gap very fast. 2.4 seconds between him and Feared by Gaming. And that's only ever gonna get closer as he's now pulled it down to 2 seconds down that one straight. Feared by Gaming will need to pit, or otherwise he is gonna have some problems, and he needs to pit now, or he's going to get overtaken. He's gone very wide into the hairpin. That's his tyres being shot there. 1.6 between him and Nhrl.
He's gonna have some problems with the car and verbally if he doesn't get that tyre situation sorted out.
Slowing down. He's going round again. It's Feared by Gaming.
Right, I'm gonna have talks with him.
He's being very. He's slowing down. He's left the session.
He's just left.
I think he's lagged out. Whether he can come back, I don't know. He should be able to join back and take control of his car, but that's a shame from Feared by Gaming there.
If his car doesn't join back, I'm gonna have words with him about the tyres.
If he doesn't come back, then I think penalties will be issued to him. J Marsh pulling the gap down to 2.6 between him and AG30 now. 16.8 behind Feared by Gaming's AI car. Fozzie Wozzie Dog losing 5 seconds to H Collins now. We've had no retirements in this excuse me, sorry. In this restart.
How?
Which is quite surprising. You'd expect somebody to have put it in a wall somewhere or get some damage at least. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anybody has real damage. There we go. Feared by Gaming's AI car is now boxed. After all this time, he's now boxed for a set of softs.
8 laps on softs.
Gets overtaken by AG30 and J Marsh. Not by you, Don. I don't think you'll be able to get past him.
Don't I've got a little plan in the next couple of laps.
I don't think it'll matter anyway because it's an AI car, so I think you should be able to overtake it. But comes out P4, does Feared by Gaming's AI car. J Marsh 7/10 behind the camp out of AG30. Don't know if AG's struggling with grip on those tyres or not, but J Marsh hoping to get this move done in these next few laps before his tyres do start to die. This should be a very interesting. This should be a very interesting last few laps. As he needs to get this overtake done to keep his driver's hope alive, his driver's title alive. AG30 going a bit wide there through the hairpin, but 3/10 going up to probably 4. Getting DRS down this straight before the exchange. I don't think he's going to go for the move here. He stayed to the left. He's going to stick behind the campos. He's going to get his DRS again down the main down the start finish straight. Not going to go for it here either. Looking to do it this lap down the big long straight or the next DRS straight that comes up in a few corners time. H Collins, you have brought the gap down to about 1.7 seconds. Feared by Gaming's back. So
X on his car.
Your teammate has rejoined. Whether he can take back control of his car or not, whether he knows how to. Your rear end did step out a bit there. J Marsh, 7/10 behind AG30. make that 1.1. He's lost a few. He's lost a bit of time there. Don't know what's happened. That is an atrocious camera angle.
He's left again.
He's left. Fearbugger is left again. So
I think he doesn't know how to rejoin back into his car.
I'm not sure what he's doing. Whether he's
Keep your eye on third and fourth. Second and third, I mean.
Yeah. I am. J Marsh still not getting the move done down this long straight. Brakes for the chicane. Goes a bit across there, but he's got such a good. He had such good speed through there. He's now gonna have such a good run down this straight. Going down the inside, thought better on it, better of it, and not gone for it there. You have overtaken Fearbugger in his AI car now, but that's not what I should be watching. 3 tenths separate these two now. 2 tenths. He has the lift off there, does J Marsh. But he'll be able to get this move done down there straight, because he should have had this done last lap. But here we go again, going round outside, going for the line. He's right on his gearbox is J Marsh. A single tenth separate these two right now. AG30 goes very deep into the chicane, and that allows J Marsh to get the switchback move.
I will not be surprised if there's a crash between them two.
J Marsh also gets DRS down the straight. AG30 not getting DRS, so. And AG, that was very close from the campos. I am gonna quickly have a look at penalties. Ninja getting a 5-second penalty in the pit lane. J Marsh had one warning at the start. AG30 with no penalties, but from what I just saw, it looked like he went right across the chicane.
Right.
In the second part of the chicane. So whether you, I don't know if you put rules and flags on strict, because that's very weird. But you're boxing, are you, for a set of ultras? Not ultras, sorry, super softs. I'm gonna make that mistake a few more times this season. But AG30 actually keeping it quite close to J Marsh. He's keeping it within a second. J Marsh needs to pull away if he wants to keep that P2, but he's gone a bit wide into the hairpin, but manages to get the better exit out of the two, and stays ahead of AG30. AG30 getting DRS down this long straight now. But yeah, AG30 doesn't look like he's making the. He's not. It doesn't look like his front right or rear right are going over the. All the full tyres look like they're just off the circuit, but I'm not really sure what's been going on with the penalty system today. But yeah. Ninja being the only car on track that actually has a penalty, and it's only 5 seconds. Well, it's 5-second penalty, but it doesn't look like Fid by Gaming back again. Yellow flag sector 3, and it's no one.
Visual glitch.
Not really sure what that's about. Unless that was that Owen letting you past? Oh wait, or Bradley wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, well, there was a yellow flag sector 3, I couldn't see what it was. J Marsh has opened the gap to 1.1 seconds between him and AG30. Meanwhile, you're closing that gap on Fossil Lozzie Dog P5, and look like you're going for it here down this straight. I'll let you get this move done. very neat and tidy move through there. Even without DRS, that's a very nice move. Down through down into turn. Hold on. 7. I know. I said I was gonna say turn 7, but I wanted to check just in case, and it's turn 7. Very nice move into turn 7. Yes.
Congratulations.
J Marsh 21 seconds behind the leader in SHR Ninja. 3 laps to go here. Well, 2 laps after everybody crosses the line. Ninja about to start his 19th lap. 2 more laps for him. AG30 only about 1 second behind J Marsh. Without the RS down the straights, it will be very difficult for him to catch. After J Marsh managed to catch him quite fast after a while, but maybe AG30's tires are starting to fall off now. Bid by Gaming has taken control of his car again.
Bloody hell.
And he's back in his car. He's in P4, but he's 25 seconds behind AG30. So I doubt get his first podium of the season. But it was close. And H. Collins setting fastest lap here on those super softs. Got it right that time. On those super softs, not really very surprising, as those tires are quite a bit faster than in the softs. Unless AG30 makes a mistake, he's going. Sorry. Unless AG30 makes a mistake, he will get his first podium of the season. Going into the final lap now is the top 3. Ninja with a very commanding race. Right on board with him for this final lap. I haven't given him much screen time because he hasn't really had much action in this race, but he's been very fast, very quick, and you can't take it away from him that he's a very good driver, and not really come as a surprise that he's commanded this race like he has. Coming down the the straight for the final time, going past the DRS board, seeing all those marshals to his left and right as he brakes for the 100 meter board for the final time. SHR Ninja coming down the pit straight. SHR Ninja crosses the line to win the Canadian Grand Prix, getting a 5-second penalty for that unserved for an unserved penalty. But looking like J Marsh is going to get P2, and AG30 gets his first podium of the season in P3. Feared by Gaming, coming down this long straight now, followed by his teammate. P4 and P5 for the Carlin boys. Fuzzy Wuzzy Dog in a debut Grand Prix finishes P6. Well, not quite yet, but will most likely finish P6. Feared by Gaming crosses the line. You know, getting lapped by Ninja there. Excuse me. Very valiant effort, Owen in his debut for these F2 cars. Well raced. Fuzzy Wuzzy Dog crosses the line to finish P6. That rounds up the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm just going to invite our top 3 drivers to...
I'll do that whilst you do the rundown.
Okay.